Well, whilst we're on the topic of Bafana Bafana and many things that's around them, the news just in is that apparently the president of the South African Football Association, Mr. Daniel Dunn, was not at the press conference. There's been a lot of questions surrounding where he has been, and we're trying to get hold of our SABC senior sports reporter, Velile Mbuli, on the line. In fact, my director tells me he's on the line right now. Velile, thank you very much for joining us on Sports on Prime. Speak to us. You know, it's a major announcement. Bafana Bafana did not have that many sponsors. We have the national carrier coming to their aid, so to speak. And, well, just give us a rundown. What happened there?
Yes, Tabi, so as we would know that, I know that a lot of questions today were around like, why would a broad national carrier like SAA come on board to sponsor Bafana? You'd know that SAA just came off a 3 or 4 year deal they had with SA Rugby Union, where they were sponsoring mainly the Springboks, but through sponsoring Springboks, they would also assist when it comes to flights with the SA Under-20 team, the SA women's team, and also the Springboks sevens team as well. So that's what had happened, because that sponsorship deal ended in December last year. So this was the opportunity that FA felt it's a good time that Bafana Bafana should take over. And I mean, for me, it's a no-brainer, this thing, because you go around the world, national carriers, they are always aligned to football, because members don't lie. Football is the most popular sporting code in this country.
Velile, you know, so we just saw that story from Sifiso Ramara a short while ago, speaking about Bafana Bafana being there. But again, the question that surrounded the whole thing, and I'm going to come back to this. I know maybe there's nothing in it. Maybe there is. The president of the South African Football Association hasn't been, quite, prevalent in his at SAFA of late. Any reason why he wasn't there? Because I mean, I know the media have a lot of questions with regards to him.
Yeah, well, it was also surprising for some of us, because for myself, I'll talk to myself, because sometimes people talk about things that they hear and they're not there themselves. I was at the FIFA Club licensing event yesterday, where he was supposed to welcome the delegates who attended that, coming from Zurich and also from all over the continent, especially in the Southern African region, and he didn't turn up for that event. And an understanding was made to us that he will be attending today's event, and he didn't attend that event. And I mean, it's no coincidence that people would continue to be asking questions because of the developments that have been coming, especially around the FIFA investigation and all those things. People going as far as saying he has not been traveling outside the country ever since. In fact, not necessarily outside the country, especially to FIFA events, ever since this story of the 10 million USD broke. But I'll also say that I've seen him in some footballing events. Maybe the last two he didn't attend, but I've seen him in some footballing events, at Bafana Bafana events or even SAFA events after this. Maybe what he has not been talking about is addressing the elephant in the room, since he was one of the top leaders around the 2010 LOC time, and even in the bid of the World Cup. But what I can also say is that because you try and get information, I also had maybe there might have been commitments that held in PE, saying that it's also that big week of maybe even approving the budget in the Nelson Mandela Metro, something that I think is also quite serious when you consider how important is that metro to him being there, and also to the municipal elections that are going to happen this year.
Yeah, well, Velile Mbuli, we're going to have to leave it there. But unfortunately, as you said, we have tried to get hold of him. In fact, I'm not going to say we have. Let's put it this way. We're going to try and get hold of Mr. Dr. Daniel Dunn. And it's got nothing to do with $18 million or anything. It's speak about sports. And since SAA came to the fore, yes, maybe you can fly up to Johannesburg and meet us. Anyway, take a